Hello, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video.
I know you want me. Every day not only when you're lonely. Yeah, you see you think you know me, but you don't even know nothing about me. Yeah, you see my thick thighs, lost when you look into my brown eye.
Now today, this video is going to be completely different. I don't even actually know where it's going, but I know it's going somewhere. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Hold on tight. It does get better towards the end, I promise you. I just feel like I get a bit of stage fright, to be fair. I've been doing this for so long, but it takes me a while to kind of warm up just to get into the video. So bear with me guys, but can you see something different? Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you have been watching my videos, then you will know that I predominantly wear wigs or hair extensions, if you want to call it that. Sometimes I prefer to call it hair extensions because it just, yeah, I just get in the mood of, why am I even wearing a wig? Like, oh my God, am I bald? Am I old? But it doesn't matter because it is such an amazing thing to have, even if you have a head full of hair. And I love the fact that people are just embracing it. They're embracing it and they're not making fun of it anymore. And for a while, I was just like, I would never wear a wig because I just felt like it was so bad for your hair if you had hair. And now I found a way of wearing wigs without damaging my hair, especially my edges. Now, ladies, you know, if you know, right, about your edges. Even Kim Kardashian wears a wig, right? And it's all in the cause of looking after your glorious natural hair. So today I just wanted to talk to you about my hair journey, because what woman on earth does not have a hair story, even a horror story at that? Because boy, I've had some scary moments. I wouldn't say traumatic, maybe a little bit. But yeah, let's just dive into it. So first of all, I do want to make a disclaimer. I am not suggesting that my hair is the healthiest of hair, but it has been healthier than it has been. I can kind of feel it, and I'm not an expert, but I feel like I'm taking the right steps to make sure that that's the case for me. Anywho, I have been relaxing my hair on and off pretty much since I was the age of 10. So that's quite a long time. And if you don't know what a relaxer is a chemical that helps straighten your natural hair. And I went for that option in my 20s because I kept on straightening my hair with hair straighteners and predominantly just drying my hair out. Was not retaining any length, even though my hair was really long at the time. And when people look at long hair, they think, yeah, her hair is nice and healthy. It might not always be the case. It can look damaged to some people as well. They might notice that, right, you are actually straightening and drying your hair and it doesn't look as healthy, especially if you don't have trims. Now, trims are subjective. Some people need it more, some people need it less. I'm one of those people that don't do well with trims because, first of all, I do not ever want to cut my hair. I did it once to cut a fringe when I was 15, and it took forever, forever to grow back to, I would say, a healthy length for me. So I just avoid really chopping my hair and looking for alternative ways of having or, you know, creating a hairstyle that I desire. Needless to say, there's nothing wrong with cutting your hair if that's what you want to do. So since I was 10, I kind of relaxed my hair that one time, I think it was. And then unfortunately, there was no upkeep with that relaxer. So my hair remained in hair extensions till I was about, I would say about 14, 15 years old, where my hair was absolutely natural. And then I loved how my hair was naturally. So I loved how my hair was, and I decided to straighten my hair. So from straightening my hair up until my 20s, I just had a lot of damage, heat damage. So I decided that maybe chemically straightening my hair might be a better alternative, especially because I loved the way my hair looked when it was straight. So I opted for that. Now I did that, I would say, yeah, after I had my first child in my 20s. And then when I did it, it was not too bad. My hair was a little bit on the thin side. Some people might agree, some people might not agree. But for me, I was just like, I'm not sure if I like it. So after my second child, I decided to stop relaxing my hair and maybe go for a more natural look. Again, my hair was still thinning. I was wearing hair extensions and I just really wasn't feeling comfortable with my hair being natural, if I'm being honest. And it was difficult to straighten now because it was just having like too many different textures, and yeah, I wasn't happy. So I decided to relax my hair for the second time in my life again. Is that the second? No, third time. 10, 20s, and then my second child. So this is probably my third time relaxing my hair. So I was like, that's it now. I'm gonna know exactly what I want and how I want my hair to be. Basically doing some research, make sure that I use the right relaxer, I get the right hairstylist. Now mind you, my first hairstylist, when she was doing my hair back in the day and helping me straighten it, therefore ending up relaxing my hair there as well, she would really try to avoid the heat because that's just been my goal. I don't want to have any hair tongs on my hair or anything like that. So she would use like a hairdryer to just like roller set my hair, but she'll have me in for like hours and hours and hours and hours, I'm telling you. And then my hair would be really dry, and then I would just be like, oh, what is she doing? Like, I don't like it. So I changed my hairstylist. And the second hairstylist that I changed to, she was actually really fun. She had a lovely hairdresser shop, but ultimately there were other hairstylists in the hairdresser that would play with my hair, just do my hair with me. And then they kind of used a different relaxer because they ran out of the original relaxer that I was using. They said it would be fine. I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, oh, is it gonna work? Blah, blah, blah. No, my hair broke. My hair was really damaged and I was really devastated. I was like, oh, I kind of knew that swapping chemicals would be really risky. So yeah, I changed my hairdresser and I met this incredible guy and he was so much fun. He really paid a lot of attention to what I wanted, and he knew what he was doing. He was educated to the max with hair and he knew what he was doing. I saw his clients, their hair were flourishing, everybody's hair just looked amazing. So I was really happy with him. The only thing was that he was the only person, which was a good thing because sometimes I think that having just one stylist doing your hair, dedicating to you, means like, you know, the health of your hair, you know, the growth of your hair. It means good things for your hair. And so he was quite difficult in terms of his availability. And yeah, as a small business, I guess, kudos to him for making his life work for him, but it just wasn't working for me. And as much as he made my hair really amazing with things that I was also doing too, he blocked me. He blocked me.
بلوك عارفاها؟ بلوك على الفيسبوك، بلوك على الواتساب، بلوك تليفونات، بلوك انستجرام، بلوك 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 عفر بلوك.
I think he blocked me because I missed an appointment with him, but to be fair, I did it quite a lot where I did miss an appointment or I was late or something weird was happening. But I was going through a rough time in my life at the time. No excuse, but he had every right to just say, I don't want you as a client, and that was it. So I was stuck. I was like, oh man, like who's gonna do my hair now that I trust? And then I end up finding this amazing hairdresser again. And they were so stunning. everything looked really pleasing to the eye. They wore uniform, like glamorous dresses. All of them wore the same, so it was really cute. But then I had the same issue with different hairstylists doing my hair and using different hair relaxers for me. So when I was used to using one, they had run out of a particular one and they just completely destroyed my hair. Like, I had 3 different textures, considering the fact that I was using a relaxer. I was like, why is my hair still curly? Now, let me tell you and show you kind of briefly what it looked like. So I would say, let's say this is the straight part, right? So the relaxer would straighten hair from the roots, and then in the middle it would be really kinky, and then straight, and then in the end it'll be really curly, like a curl texture that I probably hadn't seen in a very long time. I was like, what's happening? So I tried to like voice this, because it's really important to tell your hairstylist when you're not happy. So I said, look, I don't know what's happening. My hair's not really taken to the relaxer. Maybe it's under process, like what could be going on? And because I take about 3 months between relaxer, that's 12 weeks. Some might say that's a big long stretch, but that was actually something that I thought was good for me. I don't know. But I was doing that, and they said to me that maybe my hair was too virgin. Virgin means that it's no longer relaxed anymore, so you need to relax the whole of your hair again. So we did that, and I still had the same problem. It just was not taking. So I did some research, and then I just kind of, after a few goes, I just said, look, I don't think I want to relax my hair anymore. So I just stopped booking appointments there. What didn't help, and I think it's my fault, was when I had hair extensions, I would pretty much have some of my natural hair out at the front. And because I would have the hair extensions for about 2 months, the time for me to relax my hair would be past. So my hair texture would be different, and I would relax the front of my hair. And then obviously the back of my hair was not being touched, because all the hair extensions was covering my natural hair. So I think that was my fault in terms of texture. So I was like, what are we doing? We're either gonna fully be relaxed, right? Not wear any hair extensions for length retention, or we're gonna go fully natural. So here we are, back to natural. It's been almost 2 years, I think. And yeah, this is how it's looking. I just straightened it. Not everywhere in my hair is straightened, to be honest, because I still wanted to keep the texture. And if you can see, so that would kind of be good for me to like go back on, just to see what the length would be like in a few more months. After today of my straightening, after 2 months now, I haven't straightened my hair, I will put it back in a protective style. So that will be a wig again. And I'll probably take it out a little bit sooner, because I have something to celebrate in the next 2 months that I'll be sharing with you guys. So, and it would be really important that my hair is 10, 10, 10. You're probably wondering, oh my God, girl, what is it? What is it? I have to tell you closer to the time, because it's big. It's really big. But yeah, I'm so tired. I talk so much that I'm making myself yawn. But I hope that this, for girls younger than me, like, I know what it's like to just like struggle with your hair, but I just think it's important to go through a journey so that you can figure out what works for you. Everybody's just really different. And the only thing I would just say is to keep to one stylist for a predominantly long time, and then you will see the difference in your hair, honestly. So whether that stylist is you, my friend, that could just be you, you will see it, because you will see the work that you're doing. And then if it's just going to a hairdresser and just simply saying, I know you might be stretched for time, but if I could just have one person on my hair, please. Because honestly, I don't know. It's hard. It's really, really hard. But my hairstylist now, she is really sweet. There's someone else that does my cane rows for me under my hair, and then she kind of just puts the wig on and makes sure that it stays. So yeah, she for now is my hairstylist. It's considerably a lot more cheaper than what I used to be paying. If you ever see how much I was spending on my hair, I'm talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. That was another reason why I just was like, no. For what I'm expecting for my natural hair, which is important to me, that money is not good enough. It's too much. Why you gotta be like this? Why is it so freaking expensive nowadays just to get your hair done? You're talking minimum £200. And on top of that, you have to buy the hair. £200 minimum. £200 minimum is not okay. Even when you're a working babe. No, because a lot of us have life responsibilities and the cost of living is just way too high. People are doing it, but it's just really crazy. £200. I mean, if you get a good service with it and it makes sense to you, fine, I did it, but I just won't be doing it anymore unless it's really high end. I'm talking top high end hairstylist and it's a big massive occasion, you know. But let me tell you guys, so I was initially going for a middle part. Oh my god, but I just felt like it made my hair look really short with the middle part. I wasn't really feeling it, although it's quite nice, I guess, if it's dressed up. So I kind of like the flip over, and I thought, yeah, we'll just do that. Oh, I can't wait for it to grow a bit longer, guys, honestly. Right, hi guys, I didn't manage to close off the video, so here's me closing off the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making that video as well. I love everything to do about hair, fashion, beauty, so I want to explore into that a little bit more, and I am on a hair journey, so I would like you to join me on that too. Today I've come with my hair a little bit more different than I had previously. So when I did straighten my hair initially, I did use hair straighteners, tongued the ends. It was a little bit stringy when I was just editing. I was looking at it going, it's a little bit stringy. So what I did was wear some hair curlers to bed, and I woke up and it has a lot more texture. I've brushed it out and it looks a little bit more of what I would normally have my hair. I do want to go on this hair journey and grow it out a little bit more. But yeah, this is how it is. So it's not too bad. And yeah, this is how you learn, right? Trial and error. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. I'm off to do some errands. There's a little quick fit check. Some baggy trousers, nice tailored baggy trousers, cute little top. And yeah, off to do some errands today. So have an amazing day as well. And I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Take care, guys. Bye.